Okay,
Don't worry.
fucking
Don't worry, Ty.
Unabomber.
You never have to worry. If I'm ever the guy that's driving the ambulance that you're in, I'll be the best driver you have. If I'm the guy in the back cab, making sure that you're being treated with the best pre-hospital care, I will do so. And
They got the average between here and Northwest Israel is 10 minutes.
and I can only
Unless Northwest had to send me to a hospital in New York City again. Would be
and I kind of
interesting.
realized as I was saying that it actually sounded a lot more intimidating.
Hey, why do you think I'm saying? So obviously, not Golden. Nameless is not going to join us in near future. So currently, the
But
storyline is that the Junkyard Island was people were so sick because of Doctor Striker's, let's just say, experiments and a very insanely poor conditions that you'll be looking at today. I didn't put the map, but you picture it in your head.
Oh yeah.
That he has to stay to treat as much people as possible.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's continuous treatment. It should find a way to at least fix, remove, or adjust the cyberpunk cybernetics that Dr. Striker put in.
I like basically with how much we've done with because so far we're starting a massive revital project. It is under a military martial law and is being ruled for now by a council of 3. And what we're doing, I think, oh yeah, we made sure to get rid of the bar before Curie saw it because because of how mad he would have seen the state of it. Thank God for that.
like,
and that's just been
imagine this bar, but 10 times, like a billion times worse.
and just imagine if Emza was there and she was down on her knees going, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" At
I
that
think it
point,
just has
any morality
Codemasters.
chain that Veb has is broken.
Oh my God. But
Alright, and the
so right,
bar fires you want to spread across the city so you could burn the town
basically,
down and rebuild it from
basically
the
we're letting
ground up.
people. Yeah, we let people get their personal belongings as much as they could. We're set up a temporary camp. A food kitchen's already being set up. Supplies are being brought in. We're checking the area of the island to see if it has good potential for growth, aka, can it grow on its own, or does it need constant supply? What type of animals are here? What can we introduce to help out that won't be a very invasive species? And basically, it's going to be a long project, but basically, I think I remember putting at least 4,000 gearmen, so they will be on until the situation resolves itself. They are being stationed on this island, and they are military police. They are the police now until everything is properly built. So I'm
Now,
guessing the only major thing is probably just either daily meetings with the other 2 council members that I am with. Veb is there with me too, so that he can we can get his input and name us as well.
Yep.
And then if there's any problems, we'll try to solve it the best we can. But first, let me do this. Actually, let me get my thing up. Because I am going to roll cooking. Because we're setting up a food kitchen.
uh,
So it's got.
and the food kitchen is getting ready to get started. You see another nice lady, blonde hair, with a lab coat and freshly promote and freshly put on pants that indicates that she's a new first mate.
I will
After someone murdered the last first mate.
Let's see. So it's that plus my equipment.
and I'm also going
How
to
do,
roll brewing
how does a 34 do for a food kitchen?
and a 43 for brewing.
Jesus. So I'll say this. Thankfully, you're grateful that they brought a lot of the stuff from your kitchen, from Enzo's Tavern to here, because once you actually, once the proper chefs and brewmaster got their hands on it, it like knocked out the part. Like, what? What's this food? I thought we already had the good food.
And I'm guessing to help with staffing, some of our students from our school are there to help. Think of this as an extracurricular activity. This not
Yeah.
only gives them first-hand experience on certain types of kitchens may have to deal with, but also how to deal with people. Because right now we're helping these people, and they need to know how to make sure people are getting their proper nutrients, making sure the right diet is there for certain people. Because everyone needs different diet. Pregnant mothers need different diets from working men. Everyone needs it. They just have different
Yep.
diets.
And don't worry, I have the perfect kind of alcohol for the pregnant women as opposed to the non-pregnant women. AKA water.
And juice.
Hey, that's what I'm drinking right now. Alright, so, as a food kitchen set up and everything's going your way, I guess you see now Mayor as and I forgot what the new first mate now co-mayor now vice mayor is, but blonde hair, so I'll just call her Blondie for now. So Mayor asked him Blondie like as you as Veb and Crack to come in for a second.
Oh, oh, come. I'm guessing he needs me.
Yeah.
I'll be what's the matter, good sir? Something all right?
My first mate's parrot bird, and you see like a little mechanical bird laying on her arm. Like not as good as Seawall's bird, but something for its spy investigation purposes. Like inform me of something.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, apparently some of my parrots are actually working with the red flag parrots and still want to trade goods and services to them. Say that I'm dropping the pirate angle. And the worst part, they're working with some of your men. That's why I actually come here.
Hmm. So you still want to? Some of them still want to trade, huh?
Yes, and I pray some of your men is not exactly less loyal as you think they are.
Well, I like to keep discipline at a major forefront.
Hey,
And if this compromises even some of the men, then this could lead to more problems. Do you have any idea on who the group of the gearmen that are one in this trade?
Uh, like, as Lyle said, Blondie, she takes out an envelope from her coat pocket and gives it to you. And recognize some of these gearmen are a couple rookies led by a higher ranked gearman.
Hmm. I'm going to do something quick. I'm going to radio gear one of my shadows, and I'm going to have them, since I have them working within the gearman, I'm going to have them run a background check on that high-ranking gearman officer. And See if there's anything of note from him, like where did he live before this? What was his profession, if he put it, and all this.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation, you got it. I think that's part of. What's
Right.
investigation part of? Because I don't see the skill.
And
I
let
have
me, sorry, let me check. The,
I have intimidate. Let me intimidate the paper.
like, oh boy, let me actually find the actual skill itself. As soon as this thing loads, there it goes. Intimidate the paper. Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I just thought that would be a funny phrase.
Oh boy. And investigation. Man, how?
Hmm.
Intelligence check then.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's basic, but
Yeah, Scrap is definitely the better person to ask the intelligence check of.
I have a +2.
This.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
You might have to
Okay.
go to me itself. Because you can't.
I have +0.
Actually, this
Can
is
I
gonna be interesting.
sacrifice a hero point so he can get a better roll?
No. I got an idea. I'm gonna look at the mayor and say, are they planning on doing any meetings today or soon? Secretly, that is.
Zonde says, according to my little somber here, the next meeting is going to be in 3 days. It's going to be our men, your men, and and a couple of rookies from the but black uh red flag Paris picking up a supplies.
I'll look at Kiri.
I look to Scrap.
I want you to get some of the more trusted, the more veteran ones that you can trust. Do not tell them what we are doing. Tell them that we are doing a normal patrol, and that is all you need to know. And be in the area, not nearby, but ready to move in for a rest. I'm gonna look at the mayor and say, I'll pull out the map of the island, point out the location where they're gonna be meeting.
The mayor and Blondie looks at like if I had a meeting, it'd be right here, by like like 6 o'clock, 1800 is the best time to meet this area since there's no patrol areas for an hour here in this general area. Back where Pirates, the original area was pretty much abandoned because there's no place to put a town, no area to grow woods or anything like to grow flowers.
All right. Thank you for that.
And the part always falls apart. So we abandon that area unless it's wartime is absolutely necessary.
Thank you for that. Now, we never discussed anything about this. Is that understood, Mayor?
They both of us say oh oh I always I love these foods. That's I just want to say how much I love the food. Right, Vice Mayor
Uh,
Blondie. Oh yeah, that
can,
alcohol is ridiculously
can,
well.
can I do a sense motive to make sure he's not bullshitting me?
Twice because remember remember, remember, Mayor Ashton, I guess now Vice Mayor Blondie.
Good thing about my sense motive, it's fucking high. First time I get to use sense motive. Here we go. 24 for the first one. What is this? And 37 for the next.
They're
We'll do
both they're
first one
both
for the mayor, second one for the other.
but they're both telling the truth.
Okay. So with that, I am also going to order that the gearman ships that usually are on patrol to make sure that new patrol areas are being set. I want to make it not make it look like we're avoiding that area. If you know what I mean, we're gonna put ships away from it, but it's not like we're gonna make them think, why are they not patrolling that area? Next thing, secretly, I am going to call up a couple of my shadows. I'm gonna get 5 shadows for this, and I'll be giving them the operation. So I'll give them a call, and I'll be Shadow Lead. This is Shadow Lead. Moon, do you copy? Now remember, Moon is uh the name of my second in command.
Like, this is Boom. This is Boom. Go ahead.
I'll need at least 5 shadows on this island. We got an important bust that we need to take care of, and well, they're dealing possible gearmen. Looks like rookies and one officer seem to be dealing with the enemy in secret for trade and other stuff. This may compromise not only our military integrity, but also our technological integrity as well. I'll need at least 5 of the best gearmen that you have on station to be sent to this island, and we'll be ready for the sting operation. I will tell them further.
Yes. Lady Mine is already there with 2 gearmen. Sorry, with 2 shadows. We could send their 5 within 2 hours.
I'm also gonna give a little smirk, and then I'll say, now Radio Moon, how long have you been? Have you ever been? Or not? Ah, I give it to me. How long has it been since you've been on the field, Moon?
Uh, while protecting the First Lady and President, rarely.
How would you like to join me for this operation?
You always see a smirk smile on his face, like I'll be there I'll be there within an hour.
See you then.
I'll inform Lady Mung as well. She has had some fun in a while as well. She also created some fun as well.
Good copy. And I'll just look at Curie. Make sure no one hears this. Said my second is going to be here. It's been a while since he's been in the field, so I thought I'd get him to have some fun.
It has been a while since he had a bit of work.
Was been mostly stuck, looking over paperwork, formations, and all that. He does go in the field, but it's mostly training. It's been a while since he's done an actual one, so I do this for him.
I'm sure he'd enjoy it.
I felt a smirk on his face, even though I never saw his face on the radio. I'm pretty sure I sensed a smirk.
And obviously, as you look around, you actually see Harriet and a couple of shells in plain clothes, and like she receives it, and it's like, and she nods like that. We're gonna have some fun, aren't we?
I'm just gonna.
as she starts to sharpen her knives.
And I'll look, and I'll be like, "You could say that, yes. It's been a while since, well, we had something like this. But once our guests get here, we'll meet up, and I will discuss everything. So for right now, Todd, I will wait until everyone gets here, and I'll make sure we meet in a
You,
closed off area.
you mean Dr. Striker's old lab? That's the only way. That's the only way that's closed off right now. And only
Yep, we'll
one,
make.
and only two people currently have access to it.
Yep, once
the
they all arrive, we'll.
the mayor and newly promoted vice mayor.
So once
I wish the blind looks at it like, oh, by the way, you kind of killed my mentor. I don't know if to be mad at you or happy because you also got me promoted. So I don't know what to say.
I'll look and say, was he a dick to you?
He's a dick to everyone.
Do you ever make something for him or do something to where you think you did a good job, but he never showed his thanks at all?
Dude, I have to constantly clean up his work. Your doctor is cleaning up his mess right now. That's why I came up for the racing of the freaking
I'll put a I'll put a hand on his shoulder, give it
her.
a little tap, or her. Sorry, hand on her shoulder, give a little tap on the shoulder, and say, "I hate to say it, you were more of the hired help." From what you were saying, it seemed he only saw you as someone to help with his bullshit, so that way he can focus more and didn't care. I know he must have been a possibly a good master back in the day, but I think time is a cruel bitch.
That's okay. So she's gonna be on your side, but roll to see how much she's on your side. Like, oh yeah, you're right. She's a dick, or I'm completely loyal to you.
You mean perception?
Yeah.
Oh, uh, oh yeah, this could be a good one. 37.
What's the 37?
It's right there. It's
Oh,
I got
I'm looking at. I'm sorry, I'm looking
I
at
ha-
because I saw
my
37 last time. Didn't realize you rolled the
my
same
sense
roll.
motive is also a plus 19.
Okay, so
I just somehow got double
so
37s.
she believes you, and like, hey, if anything you need help, let me know.
And I'll look at her and say, I will, and you will have my word that I will not treat you as some sort of hired help or not take your opinions into any 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 of my decisions. You have we all need everyone's help right now.
Very good. I'll lock the old laboratory as soon as everyone arrives.
So I'll wait at the laboratory. I'll take I think Kiri's with me, and we're just gonna wait
And,
until all
and,
the
and about an hour later, Monk shows up with with late sorry, like Moon, Lady Moon, and five shells show up, like as well as Harry, as well as Blondie who unlocks the door.
and I'll greet each and every one of them. And I'll say, gentlemen, thank you for and and ladies, thank you for joining us in this lovely meeting of ours. So, shall we begin the meeting?
Uh, yes, sir.
Alright. So I'll pull out a map that the mayor showed me of where the meeting location is. Today we have some intel that is not only disturbing, but sad to say, if found true, this is going to put some serious questions into a hiring process of the gearmen.
All right,
So
so
right here,
just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna pull up the old what you call manager map because it might be much
nice.
more sense.
Uh, if need be. When it comes to
And this is the mean spot, by the. This will be the mean spot, by the. Damn it. This would be the main spot, by the way. Where they're going to meet up.
Yep. And I'll point at the map. We have intel of a Gearman officer and a couple of his newer enlisted, along with some other people, also with the Blackheart Pirates, are going to meet here. Now, if this is true that their knowledge of trading with a known enemy in secret, we don't know what they will be trading. It could be just normal goods, or it could be some of our technology to help them in the fight. All in all, it looks like these men are probably looking for an easy payday or something. Or they're getting too greedy. So, with the beating spot as it is, we're going to set up in teams. Me and two shadows, and I'll point at the two of the shadows. We're going to be just about here. We're going to set up at that position, sort of near the beach area, but hidden. So that way, once we see the ship arrive, we can slowly stalk it and wait to hear what the conversation is going to be. Moon, you're going to take the other shadows and be right here. Classic pincer maneuver. Once we are in position, we are going to listen in. Once I give a signal or something happens to where we need to intervene, we will move in and incapacitate all of them. At this time, Kiri over here. He will be in charge of leading a Gearman patrol on a normal patrol route. That is what they think. They will hear the fighting, and once we knock out all of the combatants, we are to flee immediately and hide ourselves. And that is when Kiri will stumble upon this. Other than that, the Gearman Navy has been given new orders of patrol routes since most of the fighting has stopped. So we shouldn't see any unnecessary activity from our Navy or military, except for these possible traitors. Remember, our main goal, incapacitate each and every one of them and get as much info as we can. I don't care how much you have to incapacitate them as long as they're still breathing.
Ooh, as Harry puts a make coat the knights with non-lethal poison.
As long as they can still move their mouth and talk and breathe, that is all I need.
Like, don't worry, they're gonna still breathe. Like, moving is gonna be very difficult if I start with these.
Well, I hope you're right on that. Hey, and I'll look towards everyone. Any questions about this operation?
This is gonna be fun. I haven't been in a field in a while. This is gonna be fun.
Yes, I know how much I know how much it's been boring just training regiments and everything, and you know what? This will be super fun, though. I wish the operation was in a more exciting context instead of possibly sniffing out traitors of the Gearmen, unfortunately.
Remember I was a bodyguard of the first lady, the president, one time. So, still like training is pretty much part of the job.
Out of curiosity, Scrap,
Yes.
I have two potential drink options in mind for our traitors. One I'm calling Nightshade, and the other I'm calling Heartburn. One is going to be very painful. You'll start to see like veins like becoming very black, and the individual in question perishes because it causes intense pulmonary embolisms. The other,
Oh God.
it simply causes like complete systemic organ failure.
remember, now look at the when he said the second one. I said, remember, non-lethal. We need them knocked out.
Okay.
Well,
Just more standard.
if they give us too much of a problem, or we already figure out what we need, then we'll give them the second drink.
Okay.
All right. So with that, we will start and begin the operation. So we'll
And
wait for.
as you can see me like at least load up the characters so you can see like as you look you see a couple of people from the pirate crew and couple at actually first thing you hear is Shadow One and Mr. Webb come in. A ship has
Go ahead.
a small ship has arrived and is headed to the general area.
Good.
Why am I
We'll
just
keep it.
imagining? Sorry. Why am I
Uh,
just imagining like as soon as like the door opens, Scrap, Veb, and Mittens is walking right into the door, like Deadpool.
oh my
I wanted to
god.
see that movie so badly. I
I, I
I cursed the day that my angle got fucked up.
I highly
yeah
recommend it. Deadpool and Wolverine, good film.
yeah. I'll have to. I plan on watching it soon, but
but
so we'll.
but but yeah, as the ship pulls up, you see you see four people was obviously with tattoos that were part of Red Flag. Maybe some pirate people. One of them's gonna come out with some goods right now.
Hmm.
Now, perception is both of you perception to see if we can start hearing the conversation.
Yep. Well, I think it'd just be perception for me. Curie is leading a
Oh yeah,
is.
perception. Yeah. Unless Jim Pan is hiding as well, then he could hear as well.
Would you like to hide as well, Jim Pan, and join? Would you like to be the
Yeah.
hidden? Would you be a sneaky fuck, or would you like to be be
Or
with Vev during the patrol?
just be a traveling bar.
We'll do web. Yeah.
Oh, you'll be with Vev, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, golden
So,
perception.
yep. Sorry, I'm just scratching my shoulder. Ah, there we go.
So Veb rolled a 19, Mittens rolled a 23.
I have a 29.
That's good enough. Like scrap. You start hearing a conversation. The first thing is that how are these people surrounded to those ingrates out there? Like, don't worry. The like like the red flag pirates are always willing to welcome new recruits. I trust you have what you need. And one of them pulls out a case of basic goods, and one of them pulls out weapons.
And okay, this is the
Like
so Vanguard pot.
both Gearman weapons and weapons from the junkyard pirates.
Can I, and we can tell this is Gearman weaponry or
Yeah,
supplies.
you could tell.
I'm just gonna like think under my or muddle under my breath, but more just
Like
silently be like,
you just can tell which
motherfucker.
weaponry that currently is. That's your roll wasn't high enough, but you could tell the quality of Gearman weaponry.
Uh,
And being around the junkyard pirates to know that they also know they're functional but very experimental weaponry as well.
Alright. With that, we will now get ready, because that is all the proof I need. And I'm gonna radio quietly whisper, all shadows, execute the plan.
Execute Order 66.
So, I am going to sneak up behind the group and prepare one of the poison knives per se that is laced with a toxin that will knock you out. It will freeze up the body. Very, very effective. I'm guessing there's a plant. Actually, yeah, Ty. Is there from my many, many plants at my secret grow house? I'm guessing there's a plant poison that just paralyzes the host body to a point like their muscles just seize up and they can't move.
That puzzle was developed ages ago. Like Harriet's like it's like Harriet and the twins oh I my father used this poison all the time. Just use this, and this, and then the twins perfected it.
It's so right now.
Oh yes, if you actually use it in combat, you do have to draw a roll. But seeing that you actually can beat these guys, I'm not going to have you roll for
So,
combat.
so it's basically like, you ever seen the Kingsman episode where they're in the war, we're in No Man's Land, World War I, and they spot a German patrol in No Man's Land, and they don't want to shoot, so they all grab their melee weapons and slowly start approaching each other.
Dude, I see all Kingsman movies.
Yes.
It's like that, As soon as I say execute, all the shadows, take out their melee weapons, and it's like that scene. They slow crawl or slow crouch towards them, and then as soon as we're all somewhat nearby ready to lunge, I'll just say 3, 2, 1, execute, and immediately I'll jump on the pirate leader or the whoever looks like the leader.
So this dude shake your hand with your what's it called, Captain.
Yep, jump on immediately, flash, and since he's shaking hands, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a quick slash at the gearman, captain, because they're both close. They're both close to each other. They just made it easy.
Oh boy! Given that how complicated it is, I'm going to ask you to do a freaking
A roll.
Yeah.
Would this be
basic attack roll?
Would that get any pluses from this just due to?
Well, I would say what advantage does you sneaking on all of them?
All right, I'm about to use my gauntlets, I think, for this, which actually I don't have saved. Fuck. Okay, so it would be a D12, but then it would be a 2D12 because. Oh no, advantage is +5. Never mind. +5 plus. If I look at my thing. And then an 8 for that. And 20?
You pretty much injure both their hands. Like, what the fuck? Ooh.
I can imagine as soon as they get hit, like, I jump in, slash as probably the other shadows go in, and he's probably saying, and they're about to say what the, and then immediately the poison. I can't snap, but I'm doing that. I just click my tongue. Immediately just freeze up, and depending on how they reacted, they probably fell on the ground, and they're just lying there. Their muscles are tense. They can't move. Their eyes can move, but that's all.
I'm afraid to ask what the Mitten's doing before I ask.
Where Veb is, Mittens is. Where Veb is, Mittens is.
Right. So obviously the fight is on. The cleric is trying to heal both the the cleric here is trying to both heal both of them as we speak.
I'm guessing that's when the other shadow's moving. I guess that's the one Moon's gonna go after. Because
Uh,
remember,
oh no! Oh
it
no!
was
Oh no!
it was
He has his gun ready for the second it starts killing them. Boom! Heads no more.
oh god, he's gonna shoot.
It's literally the
He's gonna
Turkish shooter at the moment.
he's gonna shoot his hand off. Oh god. Oh god. That is
like what the hell? Boom! 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 Link shot.
and the other shadows just jump in, slash, give him a nice little paralyzing.
Like you see in the corner eye the warrior that's over here. Like try to go into attack. They see a wind passing through a warrior, then just drop on the spot with a knife in his back. And and Lady Mun just like like what? He's alive, kind of.
I'm gonna like put my fingers at the bridge of my nose and be like, I guess. And as everyone
he'll
is,
he'll 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 recover in about a day or two.
so once that's all over, I'll look at all of the unfortunate gearmen that are and pirates that are now just stiff like corpses, but they still know what's going on. They just can't move anything. And I'm gonna
At
quickly
this
look
point,
at.
a couple more Paris tries to show up. So I guess at this point,
Oh,
Beb shows up
I
to see the
will.
chaos.
I will call in Veb Phase 2 now.
Okay, charge!
So immediately, what's that's gonna happen? As soon as I tell Veb that, we're gonna immediately sink back into the tree line. Me and the shadows and everyone, and then we're gonna wait for Veb. And I would say what 20 men or so that you brought. Think that'll be a sufficient number, Veb?
Yes.
Yeah, it's right here, Veb.
Oh, over there. Okay.
And basically, I'll stay in the tree line, or stay in the trees. And basically, we're just watching. If they need any help, I can help them out in secret. If not, I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the chaos. I'm gonna watch Veb just go crazy on more pirates trying to come in.
Oh
So
boy!
there you go, Veb. You have your melee fun.
So you have 10 pounds total on a small ship. What you gonna do?
Okay.
Well,
Guy
10
right
pounds
next to
left,
me?
leaving the small
Wait.
ship to get their fellow pirates as well as the traders.
Oh wait, they're sending another ship to try to.
No.
Oh,
There's 13 pounds total in that ship. Only 3 of them came up to do the trade.
Okay. Well,
go ahead. I'll let you have your fun, Veb.
alright. Veb's obviously snapped into a Slim Jim. You!
Like, what the? Oh my god, the freaking insane Barsarium!
A 47.
What trade?
Does a 47 hit?
Who are you gonna kill first?
remember these guys. This, and this are all stunned.
Let's start upper right, then work my way down.
So obviously it hits, and with and even minimum damage will knock him out. Like they see you on the battlefield, and now all the red flag pirates are going to the ship, trying to take as much loot as they can before getting the hell out Dodge.
I'm here, you sons of bitches. Don't worry, I'm not the only one here.
Like, we're not damn their crazy horse.
Horsey's hungry.
Horse is hungry. Mittens is hungry.
As
Hungry.
I assume this guy did not make it back to the ship. If that's the next target, Feb.
Uh, uh, wait, hang on. Kind of screwed up on my last few rolls.
Do you not mean to do a D10?
Yeah. So D10 plus 25, and then
Oh god.
Uh,
What? Okay. What are you doing, Feb?
I am slaughtering all that is right by me. Starting.
let's see if the pirates could actually escape Veb's raging rampage.
Okay.
Don't forget, Mittens is there. I only have her off the area there just simply because to maintain token.
Yeah. So add plus 15 to this because obviously they're on a ship and they're trying to escape.
Why do I imagine
so
it's that
so
scene
they
from
so he's trying to escape, but you can still catch up to them if you want to, Veb.
Oh, I'm chasing.
Feb, you know what I just thought? An idea in my head. It's that fucking scene from that one video game. It's like the space horror game. I forget which one. But like there's like a monster this dude is trying to fight and it runs away. It's like, hey, come back! No, you're not supposed to run away! You're the monster! And he starts chasing him in the vents. You're supposed to scare me! As he's chasing after this creature, and this creature's scared for its fucking mind. That's what I imagine Veb is. You're supposed to fight me! As he's almost about. I don't guess they're
As
gonna
he
get on
pretty
their
much is
ship, and he's.
running across water before it becomes too deep, and pirates are now trying to paddle boat away before they could get before the sails could kick to help them.
I just.
Oh,
They're trying
hang
to.
on, hang on,
They're,
hang
they're
on.
on they're on the rowboat. They're like, quickly! And they just see Veb. No, Veb's not walking across water. He's swimming angrily, and all they see is his eyes of anger,
Hang
and
on.
and his giant axe that looks like a shark fin.
Mittens didn't have her turn yet, and she has the turn at my turn.
Uh-oh. Never mind. They aren't gonna get to the boat.
Seventh Peck. Oh my god!
Let's see, a 33.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jinpei.
So
At this point, I'm like sitting there thinking, all right, I may need to assist them, and then not even a minute later, just the pirates. Oh God, why? I'm just like, oh,
like what the
I don't
hell?
need
Where
back.
this can come from? No!
I'll just be like,
As they're now trying to jump
oh.
off the ship.
I'm just gonna look at Moon and be like, I thought they needed some assistance. Never mind.
Does a 24 hit?
Oh yeah, it does hit.
I'm gonna look at Moon as this is going on and just say, bet you 10 Veb takes one of them that was in the water and just sinks him to the bottom. Just grabs him, they just pluck from the bottom.
I I bet Klein just beheads him on the as he's while he's swimming.
Deal.
1, 2, and 3. So 13, 18, 14 damage for Mittens. And oh yeah, we never did the damage from Veb.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
This is what happens when
34,
you have
30, and 43.
So you wanted to kill them or just knock them out? Because you literally have the capable of doing both at the moment.
Mittens wishes to go against the Jean Valjean. What the hell is that guy's name? He was always seen as that one cool dude. Whatever. This guy. Mittens is going against this guy.
He's knocked out by Blade. Like remember, that's the first person that that Scrap knocked out. Is I guess now your former gaming captain.
yeah.
In that case, hack slash move. Hack slash move. Hack slash move.
Hey Ty, I have something funny
Go
that can
ahead.
happen. Can we have Kiri roll a D2 because there was a bet I made with Moon that one of the pirates, they're swimming in the water trying to get away. I made a bet that the pirate was, as he's swimming, Veb doesn't even, when he goes to get him, Veb doesn't even slice him. He just drags him to the bottom. Like, you ever seen those horror movies where people are swimming and then all of a sudden it's just bloop, they disappear as if they just got dragged suddenly underneath the water? That was my bet. And
I rolled a 1.
oh, I guess I won because if you would have rolled a 2, Moon said you were going to decapitate someone as they were swimming away.
I think I decapitated a few people.
I'll just look at Moon. We'll call it even.
Like yeah. uh, uh, as you pretty much at this point, as pretty much Moon, Lemon, and you are sipping on fine wine as you're watching the massacre take place.
We're just
Send Veb there, and things cease to exist.
the occasional as this is going on.
Like I didn't know a bike could bend that way. I don't know.
I did.
Huh?
And as I just take it, as she said, I say, I did, and I just take a sip. You'd be surprised how much the body can twist and bend, almost like a pretzel. If you do just right the pretzel.
I had no idea a tibia could bend that way.
Just me, Moon, and her. We're just sitting there drinking. She's like,
a case like. See, I told you could wrap up an elf's ears. Pay up, Moon. Fine.
oh my god. Just be like,
He just suplexed a ship. Created back by Merriman. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't even know that was possible for someone.
Is there anyone still alive?
Given the orders that you sent to Sten, I assume most of them are still alive.
To be fair, they did have Veb and Mittens go forward.
Please
Okay,
tell
so
me
in that case,
do
I'll
they?
roll a d10 to see how many survive.
Yeah, and how many surrender?
All right, 6 survived or surrendered. 4 of them are dead. 4 of them just straight up dead.
Okay,
Gee,
we
Jesus,
can work with that.
geez, I felt like I'm supposed to Survivor series. Submit or surrender. Sorry, War Game. Submit or surrender. All right, so you capture some powers as some traitors gearmen.
So what? So what's gonna happen now? Is we're gonna secretly take. Well, I think the yearman will after being arrested in the pirates, well, they will be in prison, but secretly the gearman captain and his rookies and the pirate that was in the deal and his 2 lackeys are basically being sent back to the mainland. But they're not being sent to a normal cell. They're being
Oh
sent to the
god.
mountain. Veb, Jimpan, would you like to join for some interrogation?
Sure.
Yes.
So I think
Ever
it'll be
since
the
it gets
same
off, just
thing.
put it back at Imzo's place.
So it'll be the same thing as always. They'll be tied down to a chair, making sure they can't move or anything. Nothing but skivvies. They're of course bagged over their heads, so that way, they can they don't see where they're going. And then once
I
they are,
also note that the junkyard pirates took some of their pirates back for their own version of an interrogation. Let's just say we visit the late Dr. Striker's laboratory. It's not exactly a pleasant laboratory, and they took him right back there with the mayor putting on a barrel, replaces one of his arms with a battle axe.
oh,
Um,
so
Go ahead.
as for bringing, uh, oh, go ahead, Scrap.
so as uh so as this is gonna happen, we'll go with the pirate first, the one who made the deal. So of course we'll give nice smelling salts to wake him up. We all know how much those suck.
I know what those smell like. They're really terrible.
But it can wake someone up like no one's business. It
Still,
it it,
wait,
it
still
is.
there to cure gas, and you can. Let me see.
I've been in tear gas. It sucks.
Same thing here.
So I was gonna be like, wakey wakey, my friend. It's you were out for quite some time. Oh yeah,
Oh
let me
wait,
give you the
I can
let me
use.
give you.
Wait, Jim has an idea. I can
Oh.
use open book. You lay you you lay bare not only the target of mine, but the target's history as well. The target takes a negative +2 penalty to saving throws against divisions and diplomacy checks to gather information about the target half your caster level. And since these are rookies, Jim Peg can do it easily.
Oh.
Since there was grunts, Jim had to do it without almost any issue.
Oh jeez. That is Oh god.
So let me phrase
Japan.
that. These are grunts, so Jimmy could do it easily.
You
Mm.
you
Let's
devious
likely
little
not going to send
bastard.
to high-ranking officers to do trade deals.
Oh yeah. So I will look at this this pirate that was making the deal, and I'll like, oh, right, let me give you this. You're still getting the side effects. And I will give him a little syrup that kind of like, he can somewhat move his body, though it's going to take, a couple hours for it to fully heal him, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to look at him.
Can I punch him?
I'm just... No, not yet. Trust me, I'll give you the word. I'll give you a nod if you need to punch him or whatever. So I'll look at him. Alright, I don't really have much time, and I'm already pissed off. So, here's what's going to happen. You try to talk over me, I'll have my friend over here give you a good punch or whatever he wants to do. It's not going to be painless. Alright? So, here is what I want from you. I want to know how long you've been in contact with him, who contacted who first, and what else you guys were planning.
Intimidation. Either intimidation or use what Jim Pan wanted to do.
My intimidation has a 16.
I'm really good at this.
Can
Okay.
I also get some help from Jim Pan, or not Jim Pan, Kiri, since he is, in the corner, looking angrily.
Go ahead.
All right.
So Kiri, roll your intimidation.
You know stuff that you don't. So how about this?
You might as well
I can
you might as well just take over the whole intimidation, Kira, because that's not good enough.
Yeah, Kiri, intimidate this fucker.
Yep. I just literally grab him by his throat and say, "Tell us what we need to know." With a 41.
We talked to them. We talked to them first. At the time, we're both working together. They said they're tired of working for them since they surrendered to you guys. So work out some trades.
What trades?
Hold up. You two were working together. You mean the captain of that Gearbin group?
Yes.
How? How were you guys working together?
You might want to lie harder than that.
Vev just grabs him by the neck and starts squeezing.
What'd you say, Ty?
Say in that case, I'm going to say that Chimpan starts using open book, so it can't resist your suggestions anymore. It's like, we've been working at this for last 6 months.
6 months.
Like, we're planning to bring down your empire and all the empires, like the Blackguards, the Drunken Pirates. We were planning on burning Scrapyard Island to the ground just to establish dominance.
In those 6 months, what did you sell? Or did he sell?
With open books still active, and open books still active, and Veb's intimidation check, like supplies, weapons, armors, and weaknesses of every single enemy, all the enemies, to either rob them or destroy them.
I start squeezing his throat.
Huh?
I start squeezing his throat.
Eb, lay off the poor man. He's being truthful for now.
I have no choice but being truthful. Anyway.
I then open my hand and go to Scrap. He is being truthful. but simply because he does not want to be with me for a few minutes.
Like,
Hmm.
But that also
So,
is an intimidation check.
it one well higher than 41, and this guy's a disadvantage. Go ahead. All right, same thing.
Wow,
So,
same roll.
goddamn, that's a. Oh, alrighty. So,
Will tell you this. If I have a hint that you are lying to us, I will kill you. I will figure out who it is that is your superiors. We will then go up the ranks. And I may be a simple man, but I am a man of certain skills. I will hunt down, I will find, and I will kill. Not simply you, but the one that caused you to betray us.
no, this is the pirate one. This is not the Gearman captain.
I think he's actually still say he's going to kill Red Flag Pearl if he finds her.
Oh,
So I think he's the dialogue still stands. I assume.
and here I just want to always put that one line from the Taken in.
Oh boy. So what are you gonna do with him now? Since he's petrified and open books force him to tell mostly the truth.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna have it, get a paper and a pen, and I'll get one of the shadows ready to write. I'm gonna say, you're gonna tell this lovely person every single item that captain has ever sold to you. And I want it in great detail how much there was and what you did with it afterwards. Is that alright? Or should I have my friend here, as I point towards Veb, give you some encouragement?
I don't think there's much encouragement needed. And I squeeze my hand just a little bit.
Uh, 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 passed out from shock.
Oh dear. He only passed out from simply lack of oxygen and not hypovolemic shock. Such a pussy! You claim to be somebody great and tall.
keep keep an eye on him for now, but for now we have a captain to talk to.
Yep,
So I'm going to
and I kick his
actually
head.
don't no. I'm actually going to try to stop you. Be like, no, that's too much. I've seen what you did to the others during that battle. All right,
Okay.
you you have me and Moon questioning. Well, mostly Moon. He didn't even know a human body could bend that way. I told him during our training. He just never believed me. He got to see firsthand proof.
Okay. Then I will let you have the first word in with this pirate.
Oh no, this is the.
No,
Oh no,
just
we're going to talk to the captain.
you're now excursion captain.
Yeah, the ex. So what I'm going to do
Captain,
is I'm actually going to
pirate,
wear.
German, traitor. Same thing.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to wear my Gearman commander outfit, making sure it's all prim and proper. And I want to enter first. Or actually, no, Veb, I want you to enter first. If he's still knocked out, give him his smelling salts and talk to him for about a minute or so about the accusations against him. and that's when I will come in. If you need to intimidate him, do, but make sure you keep him in good health. I don't want to see a big imprint on his neck.
And now I'm picturing. Okay, you ever watch the episode of Night Court
Yep.
where
Gotta make sure he's
Bull tied up Dan and Human Pretzel? I guess no one said that.
No.
I know I posted on TV, but I'm going to see if I can find it again, post it on the chat. Why you go ahead?
I have my smelling salts. Yeah. I have my smelling salts. I'm bringing that to our prisoner. And I'm more than ready to punch a face in if needed. Does he wake up?
Yes, he wakes up. Like, where the hell am I?
Hello, you ugly son of a bitch.
Like, who are you to talk to me like that? I'm part of the gear, man. You're just a bartender. And you can see a Pathfinder what I'm talking about.
Veb just seems to squeeze his hands tighter. I may be just a bartender. I may simply be a member of the Order of the Flagon. And as he's saying this, his hand is getting tighter and tighter as far as like choke grip strength goes. But here is the thing that you are. You are a traitor.
Like, trade us, me.
And
I just made better deals.
And a character, there was actually some lightning that just happened right as I said that.
I guess God is listening to the campaign as we speak.
All right, so where was I? Captain, the leader of the beginning, or a traitor. Right, you are a traitor, and because you are a gearman, you will be held to the standard practices of traitor execution. And Veb just takes his knife out and just puts one good stab in the shoulder.
And I'm guessing this will be my cue.
Yeah.
And this is when I enter after Feb stabs him. And of course, I am wearing the outfit, so he will probably know who I am.
Like,
What is this?
hello, Commander.
Is he saying that with like?
With sarcastic and like, oh, hello, Commander.
I'm just gonna close the door. Just walk to my chair and just sit. I'm just gonna stare at him, and I'm gonna say, "Smack him again." As I look towards Veb, say, "Smack him."
Punch!
Like, see, that's why you're a bartender. You don't know the difference between smack and punch.
Oh, I just gave him an order. He just used it to his advantage. So, Cap, or nah, I can't even say that in rank anymore. You don't deserve it. So, you know what's very
Before you
interesting?
continue, both you, well, all three of you do perception checks.
Ooh, all three of us do perception checks.
Yeah. The Curie or not Curie, Japan's here. Got a 31.
just always state if I have Mittens or Snuffles with me. Jesus, that is a freaking okay. Yeah, we got thunder like right above my house.
Oh,
And what check was it specifically?
Perception.
And because he's never without him, never without her.
Alright, so
I love how this is like a sequential.
alright, Scrap, you notice one of your gaming character's arm is moving funny, but continue.
what am I giving? What?
Your gaming captain's arm is moving kind of funky, but continue.
I'll look and say, Veb, take a look at his arm.
I take my axe out
I'm gonna
and
point.
chop his arm off.
You look here and look. Alright, now that Beb's actually looking at the arm, you see that one of the locks.
That one. What?
One of the locks that's tying him. That's what I was rolling for earlier, to see if we could pick one of the locks.
Oh,
And I'm just taking my axe out to chop off his arms.
Is anyone
yeah.
on top or no?
Oh, just the one arm that was moving suspiciously.
Like, oh, what the fuck, dude?
Chop, punch. And he's just eating a severed arm.
We'll make sure to stabilize him, and then I'll look at him.
As long as you have a good tourniquet, you can maintain the bleeding.
And I'll just look at him, and I'll say, usually when you try to do something sneakily, you don't try to do it in front of a lot of people, especially me. But I know you're not that adept yet at it. But so why out of all this time to start selling our stuff? Well, were you that greedy? Did you have higher ambitions?
Mittens just keeps eating at the shoulder.
Start. The second I got promoted to captain, I started making deals to enrich myself. A couple of people decided to join me.
Oh, so they joined you. You didn't just bring them along.
Bring them along, join me. Not me, but the difference is there.
Scrap.
I'm gonna look at the records we have of him. Do you have any family or anything?
Let me actually do a dice roll for that. D4 go. Let's
Scrap.
see. Huh?
Question?
Hold on.
You
No,
probably
you go ahead
noticed
first.
that Mittens is eating what remains of his right arm, and he was still talking normally. I want to roll a perception check.
Go ahead.
This is something really weird.
Oh. Alright, another perception.
Okay,
But,
yeah,
but,
it was
but, it starts, but it starts nipping his spine.
Oh.
I rolled as the wrong character, but it would have been what Veb would have rolled as a
So yeah,
third.
Mitten starts snipping his spine.
Hmm. What
Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
what what is that, dear Captain? Oh, so did he have any family in our area?
Oh, a family, one daughter, premise high middle school.
What
Huh.
the fuck are you? Veb's going to go right into the face of the our prisoner.
You
What
might want to tell if that
fuck
your
are
oh
you?
that. All right,
We chopped your arm off. You
that
have not engaged into any form of henophalabic shark. Henophalabic stroke. What are you? And Veb keeps his
Scrap. As you
act.
look at the arm, you see very familiar. It's it's a spine. It's a spine arm that recently added, or it's the last 2 months. So you know who did it, or at least you know who did it before he got killed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's that spine to make sure that he, they feel no pain in their heel.
it's. And I'll look at Veb
Oh,
and say, it's another work from that
Well,
from
for
that man we killed.
all right.
No, don't take it out. I have something else. And I was gonna look. I don't know. I'm just leaning back in my chair. You have a daughter, middle school. Usually when people, are traitors in a military, usually they get set up in front of a line and shot. Now I wonder, usually what they don't tell is what happens to the so-called family of those traitors. Your
There,
daughter.
there is an order. Not my order, not the order of the flagon, but there is one order where the sins of the father carries through. So here's the thing. As Veb goes right up again to the face, if you're going to do this, your children will be punished because of your actions. Is that what you desire?
like children. I don't care about my child.
Stab,
I just paid to get her out my hair. Nothing more.
So
Veb
you're one of
grabs the
those.
collar.
Okay.
Veb grabs the
Yeah, I'm using that from pretty much Little Tier God, if you remember that YouTuber.
scrap. Live, die.
Well, he doesn't care
After
about his daughter,
discussing
and I.
this, you hear um Mr. Webb and give Mr. Webb, Mr. Scrap. We have a letter from Mayor Ash.
I'll take the letter and I'll read it.
Like after
Stab.
some very thorough investigation, we found out that Dr. Stryker was a traitor from the beginning, working from working for working for Red Flag, or not the beginning, but at least for the last couple of years. And Kavir Gearman has some spines attached to them that could make them invulnerable. Be careful, my partners. We're trying we're coming through our crew right now to find out who else is working for the traitorous former first mate. We're informed of any details. Thank you.
Stab, stab,
I,
stab,
I, I will. No, no,
stab.
no, 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 no. And I'll look and I'll say, well, this has been an interesting turn of events, I will say, Veb. But I think it's a little bit overdue. I didn't think I would have to do this. Now I have to, or we'll save this captain, and I'm saying this quotations for William. I'm pretty sure William will have something special to show for it. As for everything else, and I'll look at one of the shadows. Prepare, get all the shadows in place. I'm gonna do a thorough sweep of the gearmen, see who else has been compromised. And I'll
Yes,
look at
sir.
the cat.
Yep.
Get all the agents ready. I'll give them their orders as soon as this is done, and then I'll look at him, this captain.
Like, like. By the way, it looks like Mister Munn and Miss Munn and Mister and Moon is investig wants to investigate the Gearman and the Scorpion Eye. Do we do so as well?
For now, yes, we will do that as well, and I'll look at the captain. I must thank you, though, for one thing. You at least are gonna have me do something I never thought I would do in the Gearman, but it'll be an interesting adjustment. And oh yeah, all the money and everything you owed, it's gonna go to your daughter, of course. I don't, as you know, you don't care for her, right? So I'll make
Get all
sure.
money here.
No, 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 no. All that money is going to her because she deserves it. After all, it seems like her father's just nothing but a piece of shit. A little worm in a that just saw excrement for the first time and is gleefully, gulping down on it. So here is my advice. Whatever William decides, take it, well, with honor, per se, because let me tell you, he has a lot of ways to get rid of people. Succubus, experiments, there's all manners. So I think for now, think about what you think William's going to do to you. And as that's happened, we'll make sure all that money's being transferred to your daughter. And we will make sure that she properly lives well. And we'll make sure to tell her how much her father didn't care for her. Even you said it yourself. And you know what? I think she'll be much better off of it. I don't know what made you turn the way you are. You must have been a loving husband. But even then, even loving husbands can turn into vile worms. And I'm gonna get up and start to leave, and I'll be like, Veb, Jinpan, I think we're done here. Keep him in the restraints. He's gonna stay there until William decides what punishment he should have. For now, let's get all of his finances and give it to his daughter. And I'll start to leave, hoping that you guys will follow.
I go over the straps, make sure. I go over the straps, make sure they're nice and tight.
Uh, as he collects his finances, one he also gave the raw address, so it doesn't take you long to find where his daughter's house. Pretty much bum ass back trailer park, and her skinny as a post, crying over someone who looks to be dead for over at least about over a year by now.
Oh, jeez. Well, we are going to.
Obviously, you could tell who she's crying over.
Yeah.
Also, sorry to make this session so dark all of a sudden.
Yeah. And this
No,
is an interesting time to end off, too.
no.
Yeah, that's a good place to end off. Where you walk to the house, you see a pretty much beat up trailer park thing, and see a daughter skinny as a post, barely skin and bones, crying over her long dead mother.
There's gonna be a lot of revamping done within the gear, man. I think a purge is gonna happen.
Yes, there probably will be, especially since is the guillotine a thing?
Oh, we can make it. We can make it
Ac-
thing.
actually, actually, the second layer you actually have two layers. The second layer is for the beheadment of of the person of one of their I guess now former people of the Black Guard of the of what's it called power. So at least in Junker Eye they already have a guillotine ready.
Okay.
All right, so
So yeah, you've been
with
advised to see someone get cut up by a guillotine. And see
We
how
just need to make sure we
and seeing
use
that as
more
a
spare.
junkyard guillotine is going to be very rusty.
We just need to know who is the next Rospia.
So
Make
yeah,
sure he
so
dies.
yeah, despite the very dark ending, which even I'm questioning and almost about to rewrite, except is almost sets up a perfect scene. Have fun.
Okay.
uh, and let me Kiri, let me get you up to do at least one game of Horno. I don't know how much
Mm,
time you have.
I literally only had like the first, uh, the
In terms of my
cutscene,
activities.
and that was it.
Oh, well, are you interested in playing at least one game?
Yeah.
Do you want to move up to general chat, or do you want to stay here?
Uh,
Give me a second.
I will say though that activity though that is so fucking good. Dude, fucking roll 20 on Discord now.
oh yeah, it makes things a lot easier. As soon as I can find a way how to stop an activity, I could do that. I'll just meet you in general chat.
So what are you thinking for factions, Kira? Are you interested in a red 4 or blue 4 for your first game?
Give me a second.
Oh.
This will sound like a dumb question, but I'm hitting between solo and multiplayer. I am not center. How exactly do I start a game?
Uh, here, can you stream your thing?
Alright. Alright, there we go.
Alright. So, first thing we need to do is we need to actually set you up with a unit. So go to Armory. Go to Battle Groups. Now, these are all official. So these are, like, already pre-made. So we're gonna have you make one. So go to Create. Now, what are you feeling? I can give you. So there are different units. You have America, Germany, the British, and French for NATO, and then for the bottom, if you scroll down, you have the USSR and you have East Germany. Now,
I
what are you
I feel
thinking of?
more armor.
All right, so you want to be NATO or Russian arm or Warsaw armor?
Warsaw armor.
Okay, so go down. Alright, so the units that you can get are either the 79th, the 119th, or the 7th Panzer Division. I will give you each of their strengths right now. The 7th Panzer is East German. Now, they are decent for what they have, though they don't really have the scope of heavy tanks. They'll mainly be using in terms of tanks, which I can actually go up to so I can tell you. So for the 7th Panzer, they mostly use T-72s. Now, T-72s are okay, but